taking 6 feet deep chances on the operating table. It's just ridiculous. I mean, we see plenty of examples. We just saw 2 corn stars just, check out early because they were continuing to go under the knife. And it's like, at some point, I mean, how much more titties do you want? How much more ass do you want?
We interrupt this program to prescribe you with 1,000 milligrams of red vitamins.
Right here, right now. It's the right time, It's the right sound. Right now. Tell the whole pipe down. Tell the nigga pipe down.
What's good, Shadow Realm? It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne coming at you with another crazy video. But first, my goal is to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. You already know. Reclaim Your Throne.
Okay. Up next, we have, Reclaim Your Throne called in. Let's go.
Yeah, I told you. I made the group chat on Twitter with all the, if you think of any more, I'll add more people, but the favorite guests. So.
Reclaim Your Throne. What's going on, man? How's it going?
What up? Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you. Thanks for calling in.
Dope. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to weigh in on the topic. I mean, obviously, if a TradCon female influencer is getting a boob job, she's definitely doing it for the likes. She's doing it for the attention. And most likely she's doing it because she is potentially in a sexless marriage. A lot of these women either get boob jobs to re-spark their own relationships or start new ones, start preparing her monkey branch plan. So, I mean, this is just another example of, modern women reaching out for attention, because we know if they're getting a boob job, they're definitely posting a picture on social media of their cleavage ASAP. I mean, we've got plenty of examples of it. We got the Isabella, I guess the baking tits thing, where she is, talking about, I'm not going to post. Yeah, she said, I'm not going to post a bikini pic. And then she ends up posting a bikini pic. And then we got, I saw a clip of one of these TradCon influencers talking about, men don't need sex and this and the third.
You talked about that yesterday. That was Lila Rose.
Yeah. And it's just like, these women are so out of touch, but behind closed doors, we already know what they're getting up to. Like I always say, like any woman with over 100,000 followers on social media, I mean, you definitely got to watch her out and vet her seriously to see if she is, selling pussy. I mean, let's just keep it a buck, because of the outreach and the just the visibility of social media just opens up that doorway for most women who get online trying to grift.
So why do they gaslight me so much? I think that's why I think I'm starting to go crazy, because especially the Christian women, it's like they'll have the Jesus crosses, but it'll be right next to their fake boobs. And then they call me the bad guy because I'm like, isn't that a contradiction? Sometimes in life, I think we all sin. And sometimes when you sin or you do the wrong thing. But most of the time you can kind of acknowledge that something was the wrong thing. But with Christian women, it's worse, because not all, but a lot of them, they just gaslight you to convince you that it's not the wrong thing and that the Bible actually says it's okay. Have you seen that, or what's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, anything that is going to absolve them of responsibility and accountability, they're going to try and, somehow reference the Bible or justify their actions. But we all know that it is an attention grab. I mean, there's just so many different examples. We saw, the redhead, I don't forgot the bitch name, the one I did the expose on, who got on the Michael Knowles podcast and then started acting like she was the victim and all that stuff. I mean, it's just over and over again, we continue to see these examples. and they're getting louder on social media. That's just a reality. And a lot of the conservative movement on the male side are trying to combat it. But let's keep it a buck. These female influencers are taking over conservative media, especially when you see how Trump has, strategically implemented certain women into his cabinet. You see them getting a louder voice and a bigger role in politics, even, down to the congressman, House of Representatives, Nancy Grace or whatever the hell her name, Nancy Mace. And she
Nancy
like,
Mace,
she posted she went to the house and had a picture of her naked or some shit. Oh. So it's like they're getting out of pocket, and they're like standing on this soapbox trying to preach conservative values. And this is another example of why you don't want these women leading in religious centers, leading in the church, because they always try and change what the Bible says and what the scripture says to fit their own narrative so that they can absolve themselves of responsibility.
Why do you think?
What do you think about? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Why do you think men keeping allowing this? Like why do the Michael Knowles of the world platform prostitutes over, like, there has to be like 10 competent men that know more about the Bible than Nala. Why do they keep doing this?
I mean, it's simple. They want some pussy. That's really what it comes down to. They want it on the sly. They want it on the back end. They want to be able to fit themselves into some of these OF creators' narrative so that, not only can they be known as accepting of one of these women who converts, but, so that they can be on call. I mean, these dudes are glorified Johns. Let's keep it a buck. These are the dudes paying for OnlyFans. These are the same dudes, paying for the pussy. Like that's what it is. So he platforms her to open up his, lane into that world so that, well, if you know any other friends who converted, just send them my way. And I promise it's going to be on the up and up. But, we'll see later on. I mean, there's going to be something that's going to come out about these guys. They're just getting too close to that world, too close to that space. And these women they're professional seductress, they're professional succubus, and they will inevitably tempt those men into lust, tempt those men into sin like they were doing before. And that's why these men continue to simp on them for the possibility of some pussy.
Yeah. Doug MPA, did you want to ask him? Go ahead.
So we were talking the other day. I don't know if you saw that that Twitter civil war that erupted because of Sarah Stock posting her ring, and she said, "I won." And then Pearl said that she posted it. She won, but she's also starting the habit that these Christian e-girls, they start by posting the ring, and then they are gonna start using their family and their husband and their kids for clout. So it starts with a wedding ring or pictures of a woman's boobs and stuff, but then eventually they all drag their families into this whole thing. Why do guys? Basically, you could try to want to be private, but you're gonna become part of this machine because Christian women get more clout off of showing that they have a family. Why do men put up with that? Like, why would you as a man? First off, can a man maintain masculine frame if he's letting his wife put pictures of herself and her family and everybody on social media? And second off, why do these guys put up with that whole life cycle?
Yeah, I mean, I can answer that. It just opens you up to so many different attacks on so many different angles. And like I said, a lot of these women want attention, and they just want the ability to monkey branch. That's why they want to be seen now. That's why Steven Crowder's wife has not changed her last name on Twitter, because the association with this man helps them get seen by a wider audience And the more they post of the family stuff, when it's all said and done, and then they divorce grape the guy, then they can go ahead and say, see, we were a happy family. Y'all saw the pictures, and this man ruined it. He was abusive, or he cheated, or he did this wrong, he did that wrong. That's why they do that, because they want to paint the rose-colored image of their life, and then on the back end, when they set up the divorce, they can say, see, I didn't do anything wrong. Look at all these cute pictures.
Wow, I actually didn't even think about that.
Yep.
I thought I was thinking
sense,
I was
man.
thinking it was more marketing for the next guy, like, oh, I'm such a good wife, as the marketing for the next guy. But I didn't even think about the back end.
Yeah. See,
Go ahead.
let me just insert here. The next guy is a given. See, these women, they already have the monkey bar set up. They have the monkey branch set up. So the next guy is a given. They already know they're going to go. Once they declare that they're single, they already know it's going to be Simps in the DMs. But the financial aspect is what they want secured. So they can take these nice pictures to the divorce court, and they can take it to the court of public opinion and say, see, we were a nice family. He's the one who destroyed the family. He's the one who ran away from his family. We loved it here. Look at all these pictures. Everybody's smiling, but he's the one who's grumpy. He's the one who doesn't want to take pictures, knowing that men, are obviously are not the ones to want to take pictures all the time, because we aren't the majority of the narcissists out here. It's actually women who are the majority of narcissists, and they want to signal to their friends and everybody online that they have this perfect life, even if it isn't.
I saw one e-girl. She posted a picture or a video of her birth. Like, you couldn't see like the actual, but like it was like her yelling, and like it almost sounded sexual moaning. I'm like, why would you do that?
That's wild.
It was the Bernadine Bluntly. She blocked me on Twitter. I was like, okay. They said, what about fake hair, teeth, eye surgery? Are they the same? Do you view them as the same? Fake hair, teeth, eye surgery, nose jobs, etc.
I mean, I don't necessarily view them as the same as boob jobs, especially when it comes to the hair, because you got extensions and whatnot. Like, I'm not really, unless you don't have no hair, then that's when I start to question it. But if you have long hair and you're just trying to extend it for a night, okay, whatever. But I think the boob job and, all the BBL type stuff, those types of cosmetic surgeries are really what we need to look out for, and what I would warn men about, because those types of surgeries are setting you up for the next thing. And a lot of times, these women will say, oh, well, the men are the ones who are making us insecure and getting these, life altering surgeries and these life threatening surgeries. But we know that's not true. They're getting these surgeries to compete with other women online, and to set up the next thing, because most of the time the men are going to tell you that, hey, we love your natural body. Keep the main thing. You don't have to do all these enhancements. And then they'll go ahead and be like, oh, well, you guys are liking pictures of Instagram models and all that. Like, they try and make every type of excuse as to why they're going and taking 6 feet deep chances on the operating table. It's just ridiculous. I mean, we see plenty of examples. We just saw 2 corn stars just, check out early because they were continuing to go under the knife. And it's like, at some point, I mean, how much more titties do you want? How much more ass do you want? Like, I mean,
Pearl, this one corn star, she checked that. Well, she's not here anymore because she had her 3rd BBL. Her 3rd.
Oh my God, it never ends.
Insane.
I have no words.
It's crazy.
I have no words. I mean,
did you do that reaction, April, about the women that women are getting sick from their breast implants?
yeah, I don't know if women really, I think I know too many women that have had that done and they're fine, that I think it's like that big of a problem. Do you know what I think it is? I'm not saying women don't get sick from fake boobs, but I'm sure there's examples, but it seems to me that the symptoms they list are from being fat. Like, because one of the symptoms was like a yeast infection, and I'm like, you get those if you eat too much bread. And they'll like list like, oh, brain fog. I'm like, yeah, because you're fat.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I would argue-
That's my take.
Yeah.
It's like neuroticism, and like I don't really think the boob jobs like do that much damage. That's just my opinion. Like people have like fake hearts and they're fine, or like fake I'm not a medical person, so I'm butchering this, but I'm saying people have way more serious surgeries and they don't seem to complain as much.
Yeah.
One of the sad parts about modern day is that it's never been, because women are so large, it's never been easier to be attractive. All you have to do is have a single digit dress size and you're better than like 70-80% of women out there.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
agree.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say what it is with these surgeries and why a lot of these women are dying. Not only are they getting repeated surgeries, but I guarantee it's gonna come out, because I've heard from certain people who work at certain hospitals. I ain't gonna say specifically, but certain cosmetic surgeon offices, they're taking a lot of fat out of people. And if your blood matches with some other person's blood, y'all have the same blood type, they might just, take some of the fat left over from the last BBL and put it in your ass. And obviously that's going to have complications. And this is what's happening widespread, especially if you're going to a foreign country where they're putting another bitch ass in your ass. And I mean, it's just, people are not realizing the shortcuts that a lot of the medical professionals are taking as well in this industry, because it's a huge industry. And, if they can take a shortcut to make an extra 5 bands off your behind, then they're going to do that. And they're going to be blameless when you check out on the operating table and just say, hey, well, we told her the risk. She signed the waivers and we washed our hands with it.
Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne.